You've probably heard someone proudly say, "I'm a visual learner." Maybe you've even said it yourself. Today, you'll learn why that belief holds you back. The idea that each of us has a preferred learning style has become wildly popular. They say we are either visual, auditory, reading, writing, or kinesthetic learners. Surveys show that nearly 90% of educators believe in tailoring instruction to these styles. It sounds intuitive and empowering. Match the teaching style to the student's preference, and you'll unlock better learning. But here's the problem: it's not true. Despite the popularity of learning styles, psychological research consistently finds no meaningful benefit to teaching or studying based on learning style. In fact, it might even hold you back. In this video, you'll learn what actually improves memory, understanding, and performance. What are learning styles, and why are they so popular? Learning styles suggest that we each have a dominant way of learning. Visual learners learn through images, auditory learners through listening, reading, writing learners through text, and kinesthetic learners through hands-on movement. This theory became widespread in education and even professional coaching. Students enjoy discovering their style, and teachers see it as a way to personalize education. Entire industries are built around learning style assessments, posters, and training. But here's the catch: just because it feels true doesn't make it scientifically valid. The idea offers a feel-good explanation for academic struggles, but when you put it to the test, it doesn't hold up. What research says: the myth of learning styles. For decades, researchers have tested whether matching teaching methods to learning styles improves outcomes. And time after time, studies show no meaningful benefit. A major review by psychologist Harold Pashler and colleagues found little to no credible evidence that tailoring instruction to a student's learning style improves learning. A 2024 meta-analysis covering 21 studies with over 1,700 participants confirmed the same thing. Any benefit from matching learning styles was negligible at best. Most participants perform just as well, or better, when learning through a non-preferred style. In fact, people often overestimate how effective their preferred style is. Why? Because preferences aren't the same as performance. You might enjoy visuals, but that doesn't mean you learn better through them. You might dislike reading, but that doesn't mean you learn worse through text. What actually matters is the type of content and how actively you engage with it. The real problem: fixed labels and false limits. Labeling yourself as a visual learner might feel empowering, but it can actually limit your growth. If you believe you can only learn one way, you might avoid valuable learning experiences outside that mode. That's a fixed mindset. Worse, it shifts responsibility away from learners. Instead of asking, "How can I study better?" students might think, "I didn't learn it because the teacher didn't use my style." This not only undermines self-efficacy, but it also distracts from strategies that actually work. Teachers can also fall into this trap, spending hours designing style-specific lessons, which research shows don't improve learning. The myth's persistence wastes time, resources, and energy. What actually works? Evidence-based learning strategies. So if learning styles aren't the key, what is? Psychology offers us several powerful research-backed methods. 1. Retrieval practice, active recall. Don't just reread your notes. Quiz yourself. Try to recall information from memory. This strengthens neural connections and helps you retain information much longer. Even though it may feel harder than just rereading, that effort is what makes it work. The struggle to retrieve information actually strengthens memory traces. 2. Spaced repetition. Spread your learning over time instead of cramming. The brain needs intervals to consolidate memory. This makes information stick. Reviewing material after a delay helps embed it in long-term memory. It's not about how many hours you spend, but how well those hours are distributed. 3. Dual coding and multiple modalities. Use both visuals and text together. For example, a diagram with explanatory text activates both verbal and visual processing systems in the brain. Even if you consider yourself a visual or verbal learner, using both types simultaneously creates stronger and more versatile memory traces. Combining written notes with mind maps, illustrations, or timelines leverages this effect. 4. Elaboration and active engagement. Explain concepts in your own words. Teach them to others. Make analogies or connect them to personal experiences. The deeper the processing, the stronger the memory. Elaborative interrogation, asking why questions and connecting ideas, also promotes lasting understanding. Learning is not passive, it's an active process of meaning-making. 5. Interleaving and varied practice. Instead of practicing the same problem or concept over and over, mix up different topics or types of questions. This forces your brain to stay alert and makes learning more adaptable. It mirrors real-world problem solving and improves your ability to transfer skills across situations. 6. Match the tool to the task. Instead of focusing on your label, focus on the content. Geography? Use maps. Anatomy? Use diagrams. Language? Practice speaking and listening. The nature of the material, not your preference, should determine how you study. Some content is inherently better learned through specific modes, and everyone benefits from those modes, not just certain types of learners. These methods don't rely on a fixed learning style. They work because they align with how memory and cognition actually function. Why the learning styles myth persists. Despite overwhelming evidence against it, the learning styles myth survives because it feels good. It flatters our individuality. It promises easy fixes. It's been promoted in teacher training, commercial products, and educational culture. But popularity doesn't equal truth. And believing in this myth can hold students back by encouraging them to avoid effort, avoid challenge, and rely on a one-size-fits-one method. Conclusion: be a flexible learner. The best learners aren't visual, auditory, or kinesthetic. They're adaptable. They engage with material in multiple ways. They focus on understanding, not labels. They test themselves, reflect, and stay curious. So next time someone asks, "Are you a visual learner or an auditory learner?" tell them, "I'm a flexible learner." Because the science is clear. How you think you learn isn't as important as how well you learn. And real learning comes from strategy, effort, and mindset, not from a quiz that puts you in a box. Gaining knowledge can be challenging, but a simple step you can make is to subscribe to this channel. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to explore our other content. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you again soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing videos that will keep you entertained and informed. Your support means everything to us, and we can't wait for you to join us on this journey.